So I think let's reduce the music a little. I think it's a little too loud. Oh, I think it's much better. Then we are prepared to start this late night live stream. Hello there and welcome all my guests. Today I decided let's make a stream to another time. To a time where I normally don't make a stream, to meet people in other regions, in other countries of the world. Because I think in the East there are a lot of countries, they have already morning or daytime. And as it is a weekend, why not saying hello to all my guests out there, to all my viewers out there? A personal hello is always so much better. So let me share a triple genie in the chat with you. A triple genie always brings luck. And why not having a lot of good luck at the weekend? Oh, we need it every time during the whole week. So my cell phone is still on. Let me verify the stream. Probably is the, oh God, no, let me decrease this. Yes, oh yes, wonderful, it's working. Good. So we are really online on YouTube. What fantastic show this is. I love this. And by the way, you are invited to come into the stream. When you look in the chat, there is a message above, the blue one, the pinned message. In this message, there's a link. And when you click on the link, you come easily, flawlessly in the stream. And we can have a real conversation. So I can see you, I can hear your voice, and all the other guests can do the same. They can enjoy you in this stream. I think this is so much better than just reading, writing, answering. It's better to make it personal. So this is what we are doing here. So the window here is ready for you. At the moment, I only see myself because you are not here. You have to join the stream to be in the stream. So I hope I could inspire you to join the stream. Wouldn't this be a wonderful Saturday conversation? Or for some people, it's even Friday night. For example, in the United States, it's still Friday night. But as this stream comes from Europe, we have maybe 4.5 a.m. 4 minutes and 4 hours and 24 minutes a.m. And in other people, it's already noon, morning. That was my decision, to make a stream to a different time. So I invite you. You can come and use the possibility. I would so love to meet my viewers and guests in other countries. That's why I made the stream at this time. I slept a little before, but I am fresh. I can't make a stream really falling asleep. No, I slept a little before, so I am fresh and I greet you. And as nobody enters the stream yet, I have my chilling cup of coffee. A cup of coffee, you know me, with cinnamon. I know the benefits of cinnamon. So Why should I use my coffee without cinnamon? It mustn't be a lot. You can just sprinkle a little in it. Or you can make a lot. It depends on the taste you have. This time I made a little more. I always am taking different quantities. So I think the music could be a little louder. It always depends on the volume of the track. Some tracks have a higher volume. Other tracks are really calm. So I think this might be a good mixture. And you read it here. To enter this stream, this is really easy. In the chat above, there's a message, the pinned message, the blue one. Inside, there's a link. And with this link, you come right into the stream via video meeting. And we can have a wonderful conversation together. You can tell some of your secrets. Or we can, when you are a creator and you have a channel, we can even make a small promotion for your channel. Why not? When someone enters the stream, people want to know, who is this person? I know my viewers because as I see them in the comments and I check their channel, and over time we get a relationship. But not all my viewers have the knowledge over my viewers, and therefore it's good to just have a wonderful communication. So in the chat above, there's a pinned message with a link inside, and with this link you come into the stream and you are welcome as always. So as I see, viewers are accumulating. But what is a stream without interaction? I can talk to the camera and just making my blah blah blah. A stream is made for you, because when I want to spread some information, I make it with a produced video. I produce my video, I have an idea, I produce. This is the normal way. But a stream is not there to, at least for me, to talk something. I can do this in a recorded video. No, a stream for me is to be in contact with you. And as I see that there are viewers, don't be shy. Yes, I'm checking whether everything's fine over my cell phone. You can join the stream. Please click on the link in the pinned message. Yes, let me see. Let me see whether we can join some people in this early morning stream. Here it's 4:30 in the morning. Oh, it's nearly night time. But for other people it's already morning. So don't forget to use the chance to come into the stream. I would be eager to greet you here. I think I'll leave it on. We never know when people enter the stream. This is what I call the YouTube live meeting. Join the YouTube live meeting. And when you join the stream, you are in the other window. At the moment, it's just me. But this is prepared for you. Yes, let's make a test. Whether we can find some viewers in other countries. In the morning, Saturday morning, or going to the west, was still Friday evening. United States, Canada. It's still Friday evening. But here in Europe, we already have Saturday morning. But I think most viewers are sleeping. But it's always worth to make a try. We never know what people do. Nothing better than a hot coffee with cinnamon inside. Doesn't need even sugar, just coffee, milk, cinnamon. Wonderful. This is the YouTube live meeting, and you are invited to join the stream. And how can you do this? This is easy. You can do it over cell phone, over tablet, over notebook, over your PC, in the car, at the beach, at home, at work. In the chat, there is a pinned message above, the blue one. You click on the link and you just enter this stream by video live meeting. Isn't this fantastic what we can do today? Wonderful. And people all over the world can enter the stream, any country. What do you need? Just your device and internet connection. Beautiful. So I invite you to join the stream. Click on the pinned chat message and you are welcome. And meanwhile, I drink my cup of coffee with cinnamon. And this is YouTube live meeting number 6. I said to myself, why not opening the stream at night and have a chilling cup of coffee together. Yes. This is the YouTube live meeting Hello then, welcome all the new guests. You can join this stream. Louis Bernardo, you're actually drinking coffee right now too. Cheers! What a pleasure to make cheers with the cup. Did you include a little cinnamon? Yes. So what's the time on your side? This stream comes from Europe. We have 4 a.m. and 36 minutes. Cheers. Nope. Okay. The next time you put a little cinnamon. Oh, it's really daytime. Here it's still dark. And I said to myself, I sleep a little to be fresh for the stream, and I try another stream to a time, but I normally don't stream because I can meet people like you that I normally don't meet. Okay, during the daytime, you never know when people have time to enter the stream. So what a pleasure that you found the idea, and let's drink a cup of coffee together. Yeah, wonderful. My cup of coffee is nearly empty, but it's still something in. So, when you want to talk to me right now here in the stream, not just typing in the chat, but you can appear in the stream by joining the stream. In the chat above, there is a message, the blue one, the pinned message, and inside is a link. When you click on the link, you can join the stream by face, by your voice, and we can have a normal conversation, like a normal video meeting. This might be much easier that you don't have to type, and you can even show me your cup of coffee. So this is an invitation. You don't have to do it, but when you say this might be fun, you can do it. This is what I call the YouTube live meeting here on my channel. You see me also drinking my cup of coffee, but today I have the yellow one. And when you enter the stream, you will appear in the window on the right window below. This window is reserved for you at the moment, as nobody joins the stream. I myself am in the window, but this window is made for you. This is your first seat in the stream. So this stream, as I said, comes from Europe, from Germany. 4 hours and 40 minutes AM. So you are 7 hours ahead. Wonderful. Is the sun shining? For sure, here it's dark. We even had rain yesterday, but at the moment I don't have a clue what the weather is. The windows are closed. But yesterday it was a little rainy. So I hope you have wonderful sunshine and you enjoy a beautiful weekend. Nothing special to do, just relax and have another cup of coffee and eat something delicious. Yes, but it's such a pleasure that you found the idea to come into the stream. We already had some conversation in the comments, and I love to be in contact with my viewers. There's so many nice people here on this channel, and it's such a pleasure to meet all of you whether it's in the comment or in a phone call or in a live stream. We can meet so many people. I think YouTube is not just for sharing videos and expecting a like and subscribers and receiving comments, but to really learn about YouTube, to make connections, to build up new relationships. Oh, sorry, I'm not ready today. Yes, this can happen. Not everybody is ready every day. Today, and I'm camera. No, don't be camera shy. And this could be a good option to lose the stage fright of the camera. Yes, because as a creator, when we talk to the camera should be our best friend, because when I talk to the lens right now, then I imagine there is you. On the other side, there is you. So I'm not talking to the camera. I'm talking to you. The same goes with a musician. When a musician has stage fright, he loses a lot of qualities to express himself. But this comes over time. The more we go on stage, the more natural it becomes. And the more we talk to the camera and we imagine there's a wonderful person on the other side. And who would not love to talk to a wonderful person? And there's no enemy on the other side. There are no aliens. There are no monsters. No, there is always another beautiful person on the other side, and it makes a lot of fun. Probably you made this in the lockdown. Everybody made this at the lockdown time. We had a lot of Zoom meetings or Skype meetings, Microsoft Meet meetings. Some people work just from home office. And especially in these times, a lot of people got accustomed to new media. I have a good friend, he has a shop, and he said in the time of lockdown, he sold so many cameras and microphones because everybody wants to be well equipped when they go online. Yes. And now a lot of people are enjoying. We could make this even years before, but the majority of the people were not accustomed to this. But the lockdown brought a lot of people closer to modern media. And yes, so, and as you are a creator, it makes sense that you get more and more familiar with the camera. And I would say the best thing to do this is imagine this is not a camera and this is not a lens. You're not talking to a machine. You are talking to the eyeball, to the eyes of another person. I imagine you are sitting there and watching the monitor, and the lens in the camera symbolizes your pretty face. It's easy as that. And as you said, maybe on the next meeting. Yeah, why not? Sometimes we should test new things out, and then we see it isn't bad at all. This is a wonderful experience. And when we do it, and we said, yeah, I like this. And I came to the conclusion, not every stream that I am streaming here will be published. Because I made several tests with streams, and I already realized, because we never know what will happen in the stream. When we make a stream, there could be nobody. There can be 5, 10, sometimes 500 people. And it's hard to handle a stream with a lot of people. And we never know what will happen in the stream, and therefore sometimes when the stream was nearly empty, I left the stream online and I realized that some people think this is the stream that will always happen. But this was just one stream. All the streams can be so completely different. This stream today is unique and the next stream will be completely different. But when people see one stream and they think the next stream will be the same and will be the same, but this is not the right understanding. And then sometimes they even unsubscribe because they think I didn't like the stream. But a stream is just one form of sharing content here. Normally we share a lot of videos, we can share the short forms, and a stream is completely different. When I want to share a certain topic, then I get clear on the topic and I share a video. I record the video, I make it compact, and then I upload it. But a stream is different. You never know what will happen in the stream. And the stream can last 15 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Today I even read on YouTube, we can make a stream for 12 hours and it automatically will be saved as a future video. But when you exceed 12 hours, then you make the stream, but it won't be stored. So when you really want the stream, the content of the stream for you, have to record it your own. Because there are some people, they are streaming non-stop. You can stream a whole month, but the stream won't be stored on YouTube. So when you come to 12-hour streaming, or when you say, I make a stream 11 hours and 59 minutes, then it still stays streamed on YouTube. But when you make a stream 12 hours and 1 minute, from this moment, this is the limit, 12 hours. Then YouTube says, okay, you can stream as long as you want, but I won't store the stream. Not even the 12 hours before. So this is a switch here on YouTube. When you exceed 12 hours, it won't be stored at all. You have to store it on your own or it's lost after the streaming time. Yes, this is interesting. But you can stream 1 month, half a year, non-stop here on YouTube. Isn't this amazing? Therefore, they say when you want to stream longer, after 12 hours, we won't record this and we cancel the recording, but you can stream and stream and stream on your channel as much as you want. This is interesting. When you want to make a Big Brother show from your home, you can turn the camera on and you can stream and stream and stream and stream, but it will not be recorded on YouTube. So when you really want this stream or some details, you have to record it your own. And to record a stream with 4 weeks, this is a lot of data. So you need a big hard drive. But all this can happen. So this, when you stream more than 12 hours, is it just a normal RTMP stream that runs and runs and runs and runs. You can put the camera in the kitchen, and when you prepare your food or when you eat your food, all is possible. All is possible. So let me greet all the new guests here, when there are some. This is wonderful. And you can join this stream, not just by typing in the chat. Now you can appear in the stream. You see the pinned message in the chat, the blue one, there's a link inside. I mean, you click on the link, you come into the stream, and we can talk in a live video meeting. This is what I call my YouTube live meeting here. And I made the stream to stay in contact with my viewers. Sometimes they have questions, and the stream is wonderful to answer personal questions. And sometimes it's better when we have a question written or spoken and then focus on the topic. Because often I realize that when I share a video and people have a lot of questions, sometimes they don't take the effort to write the question, but they still have the question. And a stream is wonderful to bring clarity. And as I'm sometimes sharing some interesting stuff, for some people even spooky stuff, then it's even better to talk on this. Because sometimes our life is really complicated. But we are realizing with our awareness for things that go on in our life, there are so many things that science can't explain, but they are still there. And therefore it's good to focus on it and share a little clarity. So for all the new guests here, thank you for joining the stream. Today I made a stream to a completely different time. Here in Europe it's nighttime. We have 8 minutes to 5 a.m. So for most people here it's sleeping time. But I said, today I make a stream for all the people in the East. They already have daytime. And when they find the stream, they might be convinced to enter the stream at least for a moment to say hello or to have a question, especially as we have weekend at the moment and we are a little more flexible. So I'm wondering, am I spelling your name right? Louis? Louis? I have no clue. But you can say yes or right, or give me the right pronunciation if you want. Might be Louis. I have no clue. So whenever you have a question, write it in the comments, or even better, join the link via live video meeting. In the chat above, there's a pinned message, the blue one. There's a link. You can join the stream. We can see you, we can hear you, and we can have a real conversation like a normal live video meeting. Much more interesting. For you, for me, you don't have to type. You can express whatever you want with your voice. I think to listen to the voice of a person is so much more interesting than just reading the typed words. Therefore, I was working to realize this here on my channel. So you can join the stream. Please click on the link in the pinned chat message. And if you have any question, write them in the comments. This is what a stream is made for. I think it's wonderful for Q&A to answer questions, to resolve some concerns that you might have. You still have some coffee? Yes, still have some coffee. I could even make another coffee. As there is not that much conversation going on at the moment, I can make myself another cup of coffee. So give me just 1-2 minutes. I'll be back soon with a full cup of coffee. So, and I'm already back. Sorry that I left you 1-2 minutes without attention, but as there was no conversation, I made myself another cup of coffee. Yes, this is what we are doing here in the YouTube live meeting here on my channel. We are chilling a good cup of coffee together and have a relaxed conversation. And you can even enter the stream, not just watching the stream and typing in the chat. Now you can really enter the stream, whether you use your cell phone, whether you have a tablet, you use your laptop or your PC, whether you're on the car, in a restaurant, at the beach, in the forest, at home or at work, or wherever you are. You just click on the pinned message above in the chat, the blue one, there's a link inside, and you join this stream by your face, by your voice. Yes, this is what I prefer, to have a real conversation with people, not just reading, explaining, reading, explaining, reading, explaining. No, it could be much more interesting. And you can express yourself more. And other viewers will like this so much more than just being part of reading and hearing. So probably the coffee is still super hot. Yes. It lasts lasts a little longer. When it's hot, it lasts a little longer. So let me check. Where's the chat? Where is the chat? Open the chat. Someone writing? Not yet. Nothing to lose. Yeah. Okay, all is fine. So let me explain how you can join the stream, because it's not that common for everybody. So I will repeat this. Sorry for making the promotion, but as I have nothing better to talk right now, I will explain how this works. In the chat, there's a message above, the blue one, the pinned message. There's a link. When you click on the link, you come into the stream by video live meeting, and we can have a real conversation. This is what we do here, because I thought, why not making a stream a little more interesting, where I can see you and I can hear your voice. Joe Caldwell, hello there and welcome. So nice to meet you. I'm wondering what the time is. Here in Germany we have 5 a.m. in 3 minutes. Today I made a stream, a stream to a completely new time. Normally it's sleeping time, but there are so many people in the East. Good to see you, man. It's been so long since I've seen your live. Yes, I think nearly a year I made no live streams. And these days I came back with a new concept to say, why not creating a live stream where we can meet the viewers? Because normally people write in the chat, I read it and explain, I read it and explain. And therefore I said, why not making at least here on this channel, the YouTube live meeting, it is a really video live meeting. So let me explain this once again. This is my new concept and I like this. And I think people will like this over time more and more. In the chat, there's the pinned message, the blue one. There's a link inside. And when you click on the link, whether you are using your cell phone, notebook, tablet, PC, Macintosh, whatever, you can come directly in the stream. Yes, I used to watch your Twitch channel. Yes, my name was Kylie M. Parker. Oh, I remember your name. Yes, we already had a conversation here on YouTube. I remember also Joe Caldwell, but I also remember Kylie M. Parker. Yes, so nice. But as I realized, Twitch is not the... I tried a lot there. And this was a good learning platform to learn about streaming, to be not that public. But I think, and over time, this become more and more true. YouTube is the real platform for video meeting. What we can do on Twitch, we can do on YouTube. What we can do on TikTok, we can do on YouTube. So YouTube is, I think, and therefore I said, okay, I will concentrate just on you. I left nearly every social media and The last time I was using Facebook was 7-8 years ago. I think this platform is dead. Then for a long time I tried Instagram. We are just losing our time. And then what else? LinkedIn. Oh, I never remember Snapchat. No. The only way that really makes sense is, I think, YouTube. And it is a good company, belongs to you, to Google, and they are the big players, and they know what to, and they are improving the platform a lot. They are working in any corner. They are improving all the stuff, and so many new things happen here. It's amazing, and they will continue. They have high speed in developing their platform here, and the more you concentrate on YouTube, this is my opinion, the better it is. Twitch was a major distraction in my life. Yes, Twitch was, for me also, it was a major distraction. Yes, and imagine you used to spend hours watching people playing video games. Look, you finally made the decision to delete your account. Why not? I still have my account, but I don't use it. It's a dead account. I still have my Facebook account, but I don't enter. I still have my Instagram account, but I don't use it. Sometimes I tried at least Twitter, but I also realized Twitter, the problem with all social media is you have to put a lot of input to get some output. So when you go to the physical marketplace and you put some input, you also get some output. Wherever we share any platform and deal with the platform, we will get some output. But when the input doesn't match the output, it's not worth it. And before we lose a lot of time spending with all these social media platforms that nearly don't bring a lot of benefit, I said to myself, I ignore most of the older social media. The account are still existing, but I don't use them. I don't even enter them. But I set my focus here on YouTube. One thing, for example, when we share videos, or when I shared videos on Twitch, they were deleted after 2 weeks. And here they stay. And I have some videos that gather a lot of people from all over the world, and they are working, contacting people. So when we produce a video with a really valuable content, this stays forever. Even when we die, it stays forever. The reason I deleted my account was to remove it completely as a possible temptation for me to log in and start wasting time again. Yes, sometimes we have to. When you are flying to another country and you throw your ticket away, then you have no more chance to fly back. So sometimes, because this is, before I created the video, I just created a video that will be launched in some hours. In 2 hours, it will be launched on 7 a.m. here. I talked on useful habits. And this is exactly what you wrote now. As a possibility, as a possible temptation to log and start wasting time again. Because when we have the habit, we can fall back. Because so many people that use drugs, when the temptation comes, they get weak. And when we feel weak, and have nothing better to do, then we fall again in this old trail. And yeah, this is because our habits. And habits are really strong. Habits are our autopilot. Science says more than 80% of our life is driven by habits. I think it's even more. For me, it's more than 99%. Most of the time we are doing because of habits. But the habits we have, they come from the past. They did serve us in the past, but probably they don't serve anymore. But we are still using them. And therefore, we don't get the new results. A lot of people want something and they don't get it because they are still using the older habits. And the older habits aren't made to get the new results because they don't know each other. So to get our future, our new desires, we need new habits, or I say useful habits. Habits that use you at the moment to get closer to your desire. And this is all about habits. I completely understand this. I'm very bad with temptation. You are not alone. We all, as we are driven by habits, 99%, this is my opinion, they are autopilot. We are nearly a slave of our habits. So you are not bad with temptation. You are just as we all are. We are all slaves of our habits. I have to keep bad things and distraction far away from my reach. This is wonderful when you already say, I have to keep them far that I don't fall back. So you use at least the conscious will. I don't go to the cliff because when I go to the cliff, I could even fall down. So you use the conscious mind to say, I don't buy the alcohol because when I have it at home, I will start drinking. This is very clever. You are already one step ahead. You don't bring yourself in the dangerous zone. Even YouTube is becoming a major time waster for me. Yes, this might happen, but we can control us. But I realize the same, as I'm quite a lot creating for YouTube and building up my channel. So this becomes nearly my new home, or at least some big rooms of my home. And I observe that I'm wasting more time here, but at least I stay focused on this and I don't spend much more time on other social media. I need better habits in my life. We all need better habits in our life. And we can create them. We can create them. We should never be tired. This is not you. We all. Most people are driven by older habits that don't serve anymore. But they are still running. They are still running. And we really should focus. Am I still on track? I have something in my mind that I want to reach. Am I getting closer? When I'm not getting closer, I'm still working with older habits and they will never bring me there. Because when we have a habit that brought you to the now, or that brought you to yesterday, and today I have a new desire. The older habits don't know the new desire. They can't bring you there. So to get there, we need new habits. And new habits, we say better habits. Every habit is good. Every habit is good. So the habits we had were good to come from A to B. But now we are at B and we want to get to C. So we need other habits. Not better habits, but other habits. Or I say useful habits. The habits we have they don't use anymore. They don't bring us any further. They are still working. and still running, but they have no more use for us. Therefore, we need not better habits, other, newer habits, or useful habits to get from B to C. I need to be exercising more. Exercising more, practicing, eating better. This goes for all of us. Eating is our best medicine, and everybody can eat better. And adding cinnamon to my meals because I need money. Yes! Look, the coffee that I made today, there's cinnamon inside. And believe me on it, there is so much magic in cinnamon. People have no clue. I made a playlist already with cinnamon. I think there are 27 videos or even more on cinnamon. And I gathered a lot of information from other people. And when we look what people made in the past, even people 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years before, they knew the benefits of cinnamon. They used this to, I don't know whether they called it magic substance or the spice from God. The Egyptians even used cinnamon to embalm dead bodies because of its antiviral. This has so many benefits. Physical and medicinal benefits, and also energetic benefits. And we should be open for this. There are so many things that our conscious mind cannot understand, but they are still there. Yes. And I would say trust on cinnamon, trust on clove, and just use it with deep belief, because it's the combination of the cinnamon and your belief. A cinnamon is just, as I always say, is an amplifier. It is a catalyst. When you believe something, cinnamon increases it. But we have to do it, repeat. And this is the biggest problem ever. Most people don't understand the power of repetition. When you want to learn the piano, I always bring the same example because everybody can easily understand this. When you want to learn the piano, when you practice only 1 week, you don't get very far. But when you practice 10, 20 years, you become a wonderful piano player. And this goes not only for piano, this goes for guitar, for violin, for flute, and all the other topics. So most people throw the towel much too often, much too early. They don't continue. And this is, sometimes you don't have to make super fancy stuff, super high-tech stuff. No, we just have to choose and do it over and over and over. It's not a complicated thing. It can be an easy thing. But doing it with repetition, this is the magic. People say, I go to the gym to lose weight. They go to the gym 1 week. What did happen? Nearly nothing. But when they do it over a year, suddenly the kilos will drop. So it's the repetition. We can use easy things, the easiest things, but we have to repeat them over and over and over. And this is, for the conscious mind, it's boring. But to get the effect, we shouldn't ask the conscious mind. We should ask what we want, and by repetition, we build new habits, or as you said, better habits. Does it work with cinnamon scents like cinnamon candles and cinnamon flavored candy? Look, you can use, when you decide, I trust cinnamon, that cinnamon has this magic effect as being an amplifier. then you can say, what kind of form pleases me? When you prefer cinnamon liquor, then you use cinnamon liquor. When you prefer the cinnamon sticks, you prefer the sticks. You can use the powder, the ground, put it in the coffee. You can make cinnamon candles. As long as I am aware when I smell the cinnamon, this special scent. You can even use cinnamon incense sticks. Doesn't matter. As long as you are convinced, as long as you believe there's cinnamon involved, and I know that cinnamon in combination with my thoughts is the power, then you can use whatever you want. Could be cinnamon liquor. You can use a cinnamon ointment, and you smell it. You smell the cinnamon. Yeah. And when you realize the cinnamon, when you see it, or when you smell it, and you combine it, you modulate it with your thoughts. Energy is impressed upon matter. Your thoughts is energy. You can impress this in cinnamon and make a sacred mixture for you. Goldschläger is a very yummy cinnamon flavored liquor. Yes, so use it with gold flakes in it. Yeah, that would be amazing for attracting money because it has gold in this. Yes, when you say the mixture of cinnamon, and cinnamon is gold. Cinnamon is gold from nature. So you even see the color of cinnamon. It's golden. So, but when you say gold is even increasing the effect, then use it. Whatever brings you in this higher mood, in this higher frequency, say, wow, when there's cinnamon involved and there is gold involved, and I put a little money, even pennies beside, and this is for me the mixture that symbolizes, that makes me easy to believe that this is a sacred mixture. This will lift you up, and then comes the most important part. Repeat it as often as you can. And Louis, do I spell it right, Louis? Please, you didn't answer my question before. I think I should name you Louis. Is it right or should it be different? Louis. You are right. I agree. It is like a placebo effect. Exactly. What we believe will become true. When you think, this will help me, this will help you. But thinking it once is not enough. We have to, yes, it's pronounced as Louis. Ah, thank you very much. Now it's in my mind, Louis. Wonderful. So nearly like the French Louis. No, yes, sorry. Before I asked you how do I spell Louis, but now you already said this. Louis, yes, there was you were a little absent. Yes, so there was a phone call. No problem. Wonderful. I hope you resolved it. Yes. With our thoughts have so many power. We can build belief. A thought is a thought, but when we continue to repeat a thought, then it becomes a belief, and it gets more and more power. And when we combine this with certain things, we create a ritual, and this helps us to get in the right mood. And when we are in the right mood, as long as we can be in this mood, then we are a different person. And then we start to attract new things. yes, this is a good decision. And don't tell it to nobody, because when people don't understand, they start laugh about you. But this is nothing to laugh. This is serious. This is a serious thing. Sprinkle some cinnamon on the next Goldschlager. Yes. And you think, I even improved the mixture. Here is also cinnamon. Cheers, my friends. I'm so happy that I made this stream in the night. For me, it was night. That I could meet Louis personally and that I could meet Joe once again. Yes. And that we could improve. Cheers. Yes. And that we could once again speak on the power of cinnamon. So Joe, I don't know, when you go to my channel, there's even a playlist, 27 videos or even more, just on cinnamon or on clove or on bay leaf. These are all these magic spices. I will never stop producing videos on them because there are a lot of people, they don't even know this. I realize people that never heard this in their life and they are open to receive. And a lot of people, they also say, wow, I can confirm this. This works for me. I make it for years and it always works. So I get a lot of, look to the comments what people write. You can see this. This is not only me. You can see this when you Google this, you can find this. And people confirm this. This is really interesting. For example, all the spices. I have a lot of wonderful comments, especially from people from Africa. Thanks, Matthias, for taking your precious time to do this live meeting. No, this live meeting becomes precious because you are in. I could be alone talking to the camera. But as you come into the meeting and you bring some topics in our round, this makes this live meeting special. So I thank you that you joined the stream and that we can share this time right now together. I just caught you now. This is meeting number 6. Yes, but this is at least my new concept, because my new concept says I want, oh yeah, it's in the title. Yes, exactly. This is my new concept because I made streams in the past. These normal streams where people write in the chat, I read it and I talk to the camera and we talk on a certain topic. But I want to make something else. And I created my idea of the YouTube live meeting over a live video meeting. So you can really enter the stream by clicking on the pinned message. This brings you right into the stream and we can have a real conversation. So, and this, I made a lot of streams in the past, but this new concept, this is video number 6. So yes, and I think it's much better to talk to people, to see the face, to listen to the voice, and you can express yourself much easy than just writing. It's much more fun. But I think I still have to accustom my viewers a little more. There are a lot of shy people. And this is interesting. A lot of people, they even produce videos. They are creator here on YouTube, but they are a little shy to make a camera. But I'm not a dangerous person. And this will be fun. But I think it takes some time. And when we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in the YouTube live meeting, this will be so much fun. Everybody has a new idea and there will still be people in the chat. But I think to make the mixture of a lot of people on the screen and people in the chat, this will become perfect. have to be a little patient. That people will be accustomed to this. So this is my second cup of coffee in the stream. When you made your phone call, I had a small break and I made another cup of coffee. Did you know that cinnamon was extremely valuable? It still is valuable. When you understand the meaning, it becomes more and more valuable for you. Not only in the Middle Ages, the Egyptians, they used cinnamon for so many things. A pound of cinnamon might have cost the equivalent of... Exactly. There was a time where salt was very expensive, more than money. But amazing, at the beach they have a lot of salt, but in the country salt was rare. And all the spices, they were really expensive because, as you said, they had to be imported. Yes. And when you understand, and you really understand the meaning that cinnamon can bring in your life, the value will increase, at least for you, because you know this can enhance my beliefs. And when people don't believe in these facts, they say, just cinnamon, I don't like it. There might be people that say gold. What is gold? There are people that say money. What is money? There's no value to me. I'm concentrated on others. Anything can have high value. When you have a painting, and this is very special to you because your child made this, and you don't want to lose this. This has a high value. When you show this to your neighbor, he says, a boring picture from a child has no value at all. So value is something that is a relationship, you and your awareness. You and your awareness create the value. Sometimes other people can't see the value that you see and others not. So there is no value, is not a fixed price. For example, on the stock market, sometimes they have a big value. Sometimes they are really going down. For example, at the moment, there was a time where Bitcoin has a big value. And now the value is getting quite low. So it's not the Bitcoin. It's how people trade with it. It's what value people give to this thing. Yeah, interesting. Right now in the USA, it's not that expensive to buy. No, it's not expensive. You can get it easy. It's cheap. But one time it was impossible to buy it. Exactly. All we had was tobacco, sugar, cotton and grain. Amazing, yes. Yes, I think to get cinnamon, it's easy. But some people don't even buy cinnamon because they have no relationship with it. But when you once understand the meaning of cinnamon and you still can get it cheap, wow, how wonderful is this? When you have a lot of money, you think, oh, money is normal. But when you don't have a lot of money, you have few money, then money has a lot of value. It depends on our relationship. When we have a lot, it's cheap and easy. It's normal. But when we don't have it, but want it, then the value increases. So it's not the thing itself. It's more the expectation we put in it. Louis, are you still here? I would like to ask in which country you are living. Probably have no clue, but as you said, you are 7 hours ahead. Might be Indonesia. Yes, wonderful. Are you from Indonesia? As you are 7 hours ahead, this might be your region. I'm from Manila, Philippines. Thank you so much. To get this stream comes from Germany, from Europe. And the morning is getting closer. Yes. And it was a good idea to start a stream in a different time zone, at least for me. I thought this might be good, and exactly this happened. As you are from the Philippines, you have already daytime. You know that I'm from Germany, yes. And as Joe is from the USA, still Friday. It's still Friday. I said, this time is even a good time to reach people in the East, where it's daytime, and I still can reach people in the West, for example, USA, whether it's East Coast or West Coast, even easier. So they have evening and you have daytime. Yes, so it really worked the way I wanted, to get in contact to people in the East and still have the possibility to get people from the West. So imagine we could have a live YouTube meeting here right now. Louis is on camera and Joe is on camera and I'm on camera and we three are in the picture. Wouldn't this be nice? Wouldn't this be beautiful that we can have a talk together, to see 3 faces, to listen to 3 voices? This is my intention. And I will build this up here. It just depends on the viewers that say, let's do it. Yes. But I think this would be so much more fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in a live video meeting. And we can, because mostly I have so many good subscribers here on my channel, but they talk to me and normally they don't talk in between themselves. Sometimes they read a comment and they comment back, but they don't have that close relationship. But when we meet ourselves, for example, in a stream is perfect to do this because we can join the people in the moment. Yes. And therefore, this was my intention. To meet and join people. So let me show this once again, that you have a clue. This is the picture that I prepared The upper window, this is my window, and the window at the right, this is your window. At the moment, as there is no one in, there's only me at the. But when 1, 2 people appear, then I will disappear from the lower window, and then we have all the guests talking together. And to do this, as I said before, just use the pinned message in the chat, the blue one, click on the link, come into the stream, and we can have fun together live. So this is a form of misusing or using a live stream in a better way. To get in real contact with my viewers. That's a great idea. I like to chat. Yes, exactly. And this is so creative. We never know what will happen. It's super spontaneous. We never can plan a stream. When we record a video, when we have a topic that we want to share, okay, so get your idea, record the video, make it compact, and launch it, and people can read this. But a stream is to be in connection with viewers. So, and when this doesn't work today, the next time or the next time. And when some people are still camera shy, they will overcome this. When we make it 1, 2 times, then we see, oh, it's very easy. It even makes fun. It's worth doing it because it makes fun. Yes, exactly. We can use this even as a live online coaching session. Especially when it's a high quality conversation. It will be a high quality conversation about improving our lives. Exactly. Not wasting my life talking about video games. Yes, I think also this is wasted time. Because there are so many things that we can and should improve in our lives. And we should take the time. And most people don't take the time. And I said to myself, I'm doing this for more than 40 years to help people to build up new habits. And I said, why not including this even in a live? Okay, as it's public, we don't go that deep. At least with a topic that is symbolizing, that serves for everybody. I will never go that deep in a live meeting. But even when it's a little superficial, we can still do a lot. And this helps a lot of people. Because most people don't take the time to improve or to reflect on their own lives. And when we are in a situation, for example, a stream with another person, I always say, get yourself a teacher, get yourself a mentor. When you have a scheduled meeting, you will do things that you would never do alone. Because when you're alone, yeah, I will do this next weekend when I have some free time. You will never do this. Even when you say to yourself, yes, I have to do this, I will do this when I have a little, you will never have the time. We have to have a scheduled meeting to be in a situation where we say, and now we focus on it. And when there's someone that brings new knowledge with or helps to improve the feedback, this is what we need. And this is good for everybody. As we are all driven by habits, not only you or me, we are all driven by habits. And mostly the wrong habits. Most people use the wrong habits. Habits that they bring from the past. This is the old paradigm. This brought you in the present moment, but it's not fit to bring you to the future. Some habits are still good, but there are a lot that don't fit anymore. And we should get clarity on this. Yes, so I think this is really high quality conversation because it serves to improve our life. And whatever can improve our life should be welcome, should be the most welcome thing that we treat with. As long when we have something to improve, wonderful. Yes, and I think even when we make this YouTube live meeting that I offer here on my channel, even when we make it in a sympathetic way, sometimes joking, always with a smile on our face, and also talking on stuff that is important for everybody, not just for you and for me. There will be a lot of people that will say, yes, this is exactly what I should do. But most people are hiding this. They want to show their real face because they think it would put a shame on me. But this is nonsense. Anna Harrington, hello there and welcome. So nice that you joined the stream. I'm so happy. Thank you for being a very interesting energy mentor. Yes, I think I am doing this for quite a bit. And you can find this in most of my videos. Are you willing to enter the stream today? Anna. Because you know, this is my new concept of streams, the YouTube live meeting, the YouTube video live meeting. You can enter the stream. You see in the chat above, there is the pinned message, the blue one, there's a link inside. And when you click on the link, you come into the stream and you are welcome. And then I can see you, I can hear your voice like a normal video meeting. Yes, all this, you all can do this. It's open for you. It's really open for you. Sometimes people said, oh, not today, the next time. But why? Today is the day. Anna Harrington. Will you talk from which country you are coming? Anna Harrington, probably you come from the US. Your original cinnamon. This was my first video that I produced. Has 63,000 views in only 10 months. Yes. And this explains how people are really interested and people like this. And so many people share this. It's a conversation to increase awareness that's so needed in these times in the world. You are 1000% right, Anna. At these times, this is more needed than ever because so many people are a slave of media, a slave of simple things, of reality. And so many people lose their contact to our energetic level that we have. We always heard this. We are spiritual beings in a physical body. We're not just living bodies with some spiritual ideas. We have a soul. Our soul created us. Then we are here on planet Earth. And when we pass away, the soul will make something else. And most people are so concentrated on material stuff because they fall into the trap. They think what I can see, what I can smell, what I can taste, what I can touch, only this is reality. But this is a lie. You can't touch a radio wave. You can't touch ultrasonic waves. There are a lot of waves that exist, but you can't see them. You can't smell them. You can't touch them, but they are there. And there's so much more there. So this is, here's Florida. It's almost midnight. Yes, you're from Florida. Oh, when I remember the time when I was in Florida, I had a lot of time when I visited Cape Canaveral. I landed in Miami, went to Orlando, and then to Cape Canaveral. I was visiting many space launches at the time where there was a space shuttle yet. A lot of rocket launches. For sure, at the moment I visited the Artemis launch. Probably you saw the Artemis launch. And when you were close, you could see the fire or the roaring sound of the big nozzles from the engine of the rocket. Yes. So it must be hot in Florida. Yes, I loved Florida so much. And Joe, see, here comes another message from Anna. Cinnamon really works. Yes, it works. And it depends on you how good it works. The more you believe in it, the more this spice amplifies your belief. This is so amazing. I always say, for example, cinnamon to attract money, because we all want. I've been to Port Canaveral, very cool. Yes, absolutely wonderful place, absolutely. When we see, for example, everybody wants to attract money because money is good energy. And now I lost my thought. This can happen. Maybe switch to a different topic. It will come back. It will come back. I get another sip of coffee. I don't like it when I have an idea and then I always say you can sprinkle cinnamon on some bread and eat it, or you can even put it in a soup. And when the cinnamon doesn't, when the taste of the cinnamon doesn't combine with the soup, then you say, I make just a very, very few that I would not even taste because it's not changing the taste. But I know cinnamon is in it. And you can eat fish with cinnamon. Just use very few that you won't even taste the cinnamon. But you know, even here, cinnamon is on board. You live in Fort Lauderdale, close to the Bermuda Triangle. Oh yes. When I remember the time when I visited the Keys, I had a very bad experience. Not with the alligators in the Everglades. I was eaten up by mosquitoes. This is the worst time. Alligators were no problem. The mosquitoes were the problem. But later we found one solution, probably you know it, skin off. I think this was the lightsaver. Skin off. Do you know this? This helped me to get a little, to reduce the amount of mosquitoes. There were so many mosquitoes. This was This was a real plague. Oh my God. And I remember the Everglades and the mosquitoes. This was the worst experience ever. When they come, they eat you up. When you're chasing them away, they are here, they are here. Oh, so many mosquitoes. Oh. I went to college in Melbourne, Florida. Wow, wonderful. Look. So I think this is a good time to make a stream at this time. Here it's really in the morning. We have nearly 6 a.m. 6 a.m. And this is a good time to get contact to the east and get still the west. At least here people are sleeping. But I think even at a weekend it's better that people have some free time. So Anna, what would you say to be live on board of this stream? By seeing your face, by hearing your voice. What would you suggest? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it your day to day? Oh, another time, next time. But at least to get your opinion on it. So I reserved a window for you. The upper window stays for me. And the lower window on the right, this will be your window when you decide to come into the stream. At the moment, as there's nobody there, so I'm doubled. But when someone joins the stream, I will disappear in the lower window, and this will be your window. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, and we have a wonderful, chilling conversation together. What do you think, Anna? Will you be on board once in a while? But yes, Joe, all this started with this first video at Cinnamon. And you see the reactions. People love to watch it and they give a lot of good comments. I never had imagined that this is so interesting for so many and that I get so good feedback. I like the stream very much. Oh, thank you so much that you are inside the... You think the voice is relaxing. Oh, this is very interesting. 3 days ago, I got a comment from a viewer who said, "This is so boring, you can't talk." And then I answered back, "Yes, you are right, I can't talk, but I'm eager to learn." And I still want to learn more. And then I said, "But at least you know how to talk. And only this is important when you want to have more success in your life." I feel like I'm listening to a philosophy stream. Yes, philosophy should be involved. Because we should love our life. And it's worth to reflect on how can we improve our life. So I think philosophy should be learned at school. It should be equal to mathematics or any other thing. Because thinking and reflecting on life and getting the meaning of the magnificence of life. We should get sensible for it. Or one of Eckhart Tolle's talks. Yes, for example. Yes, it's a good idea. Only that. Yes, you are right, Anna. We should give ourselves a goal. I think I'm prepared. I'm ready for this. Because when it's nearly bedtime, you have already other things in your mind, and absolutely. Not always we are in the mood of going to public. A lot of people think Eckhart Tolle is boring. Yeah, this is the misunderstanding. When you talk to a monk and the monk is nearly not talking, but he's really in the moment. He knows how to breathe. And when he makes a question that goes so deep that most people will not even understand. But this question could be the solution to come to a higher awareness. And this is the same. When there are dumb people and you have someone with a high perspective, one would say, he's a fool. And the other would say, let's wait 20 years. Probably he'll understand it then. A lot of people think Eckhart Tolle is boring. Yes, complete misunderstanding. Only because you give yourself time and you don't talk very quickly and you don't make a lot of actions. This doesn't mean that you are boring. You can be really focused in the moment. But he is popular among people who understand that entertainment is not the ultimate goal. We should feel well. Some people think entertainment is needed that you feel well. We should feel well. We always should enjoy our lives. We should be happy. We should enjoy fun. But it's not that we need entertainment to laugh. We should have the peace inside. We should have freedom inside. When there's no sorrow, we automatically start laughing because we feel good. So we don't need distraction to make us smile. We should find peace. Sometimes distraction is good. Why? Because a lot of people are overloaded with bad energy. And sometimes distractions at least keeps you away from too much bad energy. But this is not the end goal. We shouldn't lead to entertainment and stay there forever. When we have a lot of stress, entertainment can help us to cut it off. But entertainment is not the end goal. As you said, very clever formulated. The end goal is enlightenment, inner peace, and the understanding of it. We should be aware of it. Because this is the real form of joy. Some people get entertainment, another entertainment. They're just searching, but they have not, they didn't find the joy. For example, this phenomenon of TikTok or YouTube Shorts. You see so many crap. Zack, and another one, and another one, and another. You look 200, 500 shorts or TikToks. People are looking for more distraction, more distraction, more distraction, more distraction. And they find, and they think they will find happiness. But they are just slaves of media. Another laughter, another laughter, another laughter, another laughter, another laughter, another laughter. They're just occupied in rolling funny stuff. And they get, this is like a drug. Zack, 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 zack. And you make it 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. But people will never find what they are looking for. People are looking deep inside. People are looking for love, compassion. And when you scroll through the things and scroll through the things and scroll through the things, you won't get it. You think you will get it. And you keep continuing. You keep searching and keep searching. And you became a slave of searching. But you are not becoming a winner of finding. Some people get lost in searching instead of finding what they want and enjoying what they want. Yes, this can happen. This can happen, as you said before, in video games. In former times it was television. Now media brings this short content. Don't stay too long. Another one and another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Yeah, and you become a slave of searching, 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 searching. Media is happy because you stay on the platform. But in reality, you don't get what you are looking for. You think you get what you're looking for. But you're just scrolling, scrolling. And imagine our mind is overloaded with information. Yes, we shouldn't become a slave of searching. We should become a slave of finding. Because finding means you got what you are looking for. And this is real creation. So many people are searching for their life goal instead of enjoying life and finding what they are looking for in the moment, because every moment has all the chances that we need when we just use the right awareness to receive the moment, the benefits of the moment. So all the new guests here, let me introduce the main goal of this stream. You can enter the stream. In the chat, there's a pinned message above, the blue one. When you click on the link, you join the stream. We can see your face. We can hear your voice like a normal video live meeting here on this channel. This is what I call the YouTube live meeting here on this channel. Yes, you really can join this channel. I need to learn to stay in the present moment instead of getting lost in my thoughts. Not you alone, we all. The present moment has so much to offer. We underestimate the present moment. We think all the good is just in the future. And then we have a lot of expectation. And when the things we expect don't come, we get disappointed, frustrated, depressed. There's a wise saying, when you think too much of the past, you get a lot of negative thoughts. And when you think too much of the future, you will get a lot of disappointment. But joy real joy can only happen in the now. When you really feel happy, you feel happy. You only can feel happy in the moment. You can remember that you felt good in the past, or sometimes we hope that we will feel good in the future. But to feel joy, to feel it, to really feel it, we can only do it in the present moment. And this is what we should learn. We should have our main goal, but less expectation. But still staying focused and enjoy the moment. And this goes for all of us. We always should remind ourselves to stay in the moment. Because when we lose ourselves in our thoughts, we go in the past or we go in the future, but are not there where we should be. I'm always living in the future and in the past. This is what most of the people do. You are not alone. I spent a lot of time daydreaming. Daydreaming, you can daydream from the past, you can daydream in the future. So, in your case, I would say meditation is a wonderful thing to learn to stay in the moment, to listen to the sound right now. Music helps. Close your eyes, concentrate on your breathing. I always say, think less or think slower. This is what meditation can help. Then the past fades out, the future fades out. It will come. It will definitely. The past, you already had it. No one can steal your past. So you don't have to think on the past. It's already accumulated. It's already in your battery. It's already there. So nobody can steal your past. So this is safe. And the future will come. No, it will definitely come. So you don't have to think too much at the future, but to enjoy the moment. This should be our task. So let me look. I have to read the chat very slowly because they are very important sentences. As a yoga teacher, I recommend Kundalini meditation to calm the mind with breathing. Wonderful. This is what I said before. Exactly. Wonderful. You confirmed this. Thank you so much. Next time I will prepare. Wonderful. Good. Hopefully it will be a little early. Yes, normally I don't make these late. But today I made it because I said, let's try it out. I never made it, so I tried. Normally it's a little earlier, so it might be better your time. It's over midnight there, absolutely. Yes, I need to meditate more. Meditate is wonderful. And you can start meditation very easy. You say, so many people say meditation must be complicated. I cannot switch my thoughts off. You can meditate for 1-2 minutes. It's not the length. It's the effect of not thinking. When you meditate for 1 minute, thinking nearly nothing, it's more worth than make a 20-minute meditation when you are still thinking. So it's not the length, it's the deepness. And it's not the deepness, it's the moment away from the thoughts. When you spend 1 minute with few thoughts, just being aware what happens. This is much more beneficial than 30 minutes meditation and still having a film in your head. This was not a meditation. This was just daydreaming, as you said. And I would suggest make a 1-minute meditation. And when you get comfortable with it, then you can increase the time, 2 minutes. And when this goes good, you make 3 minutes. And you stay with the 3 minutes. And don't say to yourself, I have to increase the time. It should become 10 minutes. It should become... No. It will automatically increase. As long as it doesn't increase automatically, stay with 1 minute. Imagine a baby. When it once can walk, it cannot only walk 2 meters, it can walk 10 minutes, half a kilometer. When we once learned something, and this is also, to be in the right moment is also a form of habit. The habit of thinking less and thinking slower. It's just another habit. Yeah. And any habit should be trained. And when the habit once is there, it helps you. It goes automatically. Then you close your eyes and in 1-2 minutes, you are in a deep meditation. You can fall in a deep meditation in 1, 2, 3, like hypnosis. You're in deep meditation, but it depends on the training that we had before. We can train this. You can close your eyes and you shut everything off. But it needs the training to get there more and more and more. But when you once have the training, it goes like this. So you don't need a lot of time. And we only can do this in the moment. Yeah. This is once again this present moment now, where we can do so many things. You can think on money, you can think on your neighbor, you think on the past, you think on the future, or you think nothing. Yes. And all this happens in our awareness. Isn't this increasing? Isn't this amazing? No, not increasing. Amazing it is. And these are the inner skills that can help us so much. Oh my dear Joe, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I see this as a sign. This was a big sign. Thank you so much. Incense and peppermints. Yeah, cinnamon incense sticks. Wonderful. And when there are cinnamon peppermints, also, there are even cinnamon chewing gums present in cinnamon. I thank you so much. As I said, this is nearly a symbol. And it will come back to you. Believe me. Absolutely. In a much bigger way. I never saw this here. Thank you. Thank you. So it's good that you found the stream. And as I always say, there are no coincidences. It should be the right moment. And as you know, this also inspires me to look further for my live streams, because I made these 5 live streams before these days, and I said probably it's not the time to come back with the live streams. I made some streams and I thought the reactions weren't the way I expected. And then I said, okay. But before quitting again, I will try some other times. Therefore, I made this stream today to a different time zone. Yes, and I already got some new ideas to share the stream. Incense and Peppermints was a popular song a long time. I don't know this song. Probably I heard this song, but at the moment I can't remember the title. I was trying to say replace that with presents and cinnamon. Wonderful. So Anna, seems that Anna is going to bed. Then we say good night, Anna. Thank you so much that you joined the stream. Look for different breathing exercises. Yes, this is a good way. But I think Joe is back on track again, and we will meet us in the future live streams. And we can give this a little more focus. And a stream like this can be a possibility to focus on this a little more. Because if the stream did not happen, probably you didn't focus on the things that we focused right now. So a stream can bring it. And this is what I always want with my channel. I renamed my channel today in the morning. I changed the title to The Genie in the Bottle. Probably Joe knows The Genie in the Bottle. Something that always inspired me. And I renamed my channel Genie in a Bottle. And then tomorrow, nearly in the night, I woke up and I had the idea, the genie brought the idea, let's rename the channel. And I woke up, I stood up, I was still sleeping. I went to the computer, went to my graphic program, and I renamed the channel with Useful Habits. Because suddenly I got the idea what I'm doing since 40 years, to create together with other people useful habits, not just sharing ideas. We can share so many ideas, but it's not about the idea or the knowledge, because you can have the best idea if you don't do it. It serves nothing. It has no value. So with all my students, I'm always working with them to help them to develop new skills that develop new habits. And with the new habits, they have the chance to build their future automatically. Because when you once have a useful habit, then you have a lot of support, because this comes from the subconscious mind. This is your paradigm that helps you. You are trying to do something, but you have the genie inside you that helps you with all its power to get quicker or to your success at all. And therefore I renamed in the morning my channel to Useful Habits. And when you go to my channel, you can see it, Useful Habit. And on the left side is still the genie present. The genie is always present. The genie for me is the spirit in us. The mixture of consciousness, subconsciousness, the soul, most of all the soul. This is the inner being in us. Our body is just a vessel. The genie in the bottle, the spirit in the body. Our body, the vessel, is just the lamp, is the bottle. But there's a higher being in us. We are more than just our body. And when we train and build new habits, useful habits, then this is the effect of our inner being, our spirit being. And this is what we need. We need support from and we have to call our inner spirit. And when we call it, it will answer, but we have to listen. Yes, so let me come back to the chat. I need a genie in a bottle. Look, you are. Your spirit being is the genie in your bottle. And your bottle is your body. It's that easy. Your awareness, your soul, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind is the spirit that is living in your bottle, in your body. Anna shared a lot of words. Labati breathing, breath of fire, cannon breathing. You can copy paste this. You have a lot of homework to do. Sitaling breathing, cleansing breathing, etc. Yes, everything. Look, breathing is everything. When we stop breathing, everything is over. So all starts with breathing. The next thing that we need is water. And then comes nothing. The next thing we need is sleep. And only then comes food. And all this in a calm and relaxed manner. Thank you, Matthias. Just let us know when you could be our next live attendant. Please, ahead of yes. Yes, thank you so much, Anna. Yes, this time I announced the stream just half an hour before because it was a spontaneous idea. I wanted to try something. But normally I announce my stream 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours ahead, that people know that they can prepare or that they can find the time to stream. Yes, but sometimes it's different. Sometimes we try out new things. Yes, but when I know I make the stream, I let you know as early as I can. And when you miss the stream, no problem. There will be another stream and another stream and another stream. For my needs, I put food first. No, this is not good. Imagine, I made a lot of water fasts. I eat nothing for 1-2 weeks. Then I realize what we need is breathing. Then water. Then sleep. Sleep is so essential. We could talk on sleep for hours. But next time. And only then food. And when you said you put food first, this is also a habit. There are people that say, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. And when I tell them, when I make my water fast, I eat nothing for 2 weeks. And they say, I couldn't do this. When I eat nothing for 6 hours, I will get a disease. I said, no, this is completely wrong. You are depending on your habit. You think when you don't eat, you will die. But this is a lie. And when we have this habit, we really think, and the body will even create symptoms that you are dying because he wants you to eat. That you come back to the habit as you are trained. And he even invents diseases that make you forced to eat. But this is a lie. You are not the master of your hunger. You are the slave of the habits. How did you survive 2 weeks with no food? You know what? When you do this, the first 3 days, the hunger is still trying to get control. But after 3 days, the hunger disappears and you will have no more hunger. The hunger is away. The 4th, 5th, 6th day, no more hunger. And you feel energized. There's no more hunger. And the hunger doesn't appear. And you are lucky because you know that hunger is just a habit. You're not really hungry. It's just a habit. And then what happens? You start getting from glucoses into ketosis. You start burning our body still has a lot of fat that he can and should digest once in a while to clean the body. And the body has so much to eat still. We should get rid of all this. We can get this again, but once in a while we should be free of this. You must have been very hungry. Completely different. You have no hunger at all. After 3 days, the hunger disappears. This is beautiful. And then you say, wow, now I realize that hunger is not something that is life essential. It is just a habit. And with this understanding, you feel you have control over your body. Because you don't need, hunger is just a habit. How did that affect your mind? The mind gets super clear. Did you focus much better? Your eyesight gets better. When you have glasses, they don't fit anymore because your eyesight gets better. You hear better. You smell much better. You go through the street, you smell things that you never smelled before. You pass a restaurant and you smell every food. And you can even nourish yourselves just by smelling. This is very interesting. You smell and you breathe in the atoms, the smell, and you said, now, if there was any desire to be in contact with food, this is satisfied. By smelling, you get the right molecules that satisfy you. This only happens when you are in this state. This is so amazing. And I wish that everybody realizes this. These are the qualities of our body, but we shouldn't start with it we should start with intermittent fasting first and then make it for 3 days, 5 days, 6 days, and then increase them. Don't do it when you never made it before. You should start short and then let it expand automatically. When you are accustomed to this, you can make a little more, and you want to make a little more. And when you're accustomed, you want to make. So let this increase by nature. Don't force your body. We shouldn't force our body. We should make it together with our body, but not against our body. This is very important. Yes, my body has plenty of fuel to survive for a very long time. I once read a story, this was even public on YouTube. There was a really big man. He had enough food. He made a fast, just water, for nearly a year. He had enough food to survive 1 year on its own. Okay, he made it together with doctors. You don't made it just on its own, because it's good to have medical treatment to observe what you are doing if you are still on the right place. But he had enough food stored for 1 year. This is amazing, because most people say you have to breathe. After 2 or 3 minutes, you start dying when you don't breathe. And you can live without water 4, 5, 6 days. And normally we can live without food 40 days. But these rules are not for everybody. When we have a good body, then it serves even longer. But there should be enough water, probably of the right breathing technique, and also the right mindset. When you want to do something, the belief helps you. But when you don't want to do something and you don't get the food, then you have a problem. When you say, I want to avoid food, then it's your decision. This is a very powerful state. But when you want to eat and you don't get what you want to eat and you don't get it, this is a big problem. Then you get really soon problems. But when you decide, I decided not to eat, this is my decision, it comes from you, then it's much easier. So it always depends whether you are forced to do it, then it's hard to do it. But when you really say, I want to do this, this is my decision, and I'm eager to do this. Let me enter this experiment. I want to experience this. Then it's completely different, because the decision comes from you, and the decision doesn't come from you, don't do it. We never should be forced to do something. Everything always should happen from our free will. There are so many things. I already shared some videos, and I made even a playlist on intermittent fasting or fasting at all, from water fast. I tried a lot out. I made my space fries diet. I lived 2 weeks just by eating fries. Homemade fries, not bought. Homemade fries. And this is easy. When you can live 2 weeks just from water, then to eat 2 weeks fries, it's so much more than water. So when we can live from water, we can also live from fries. And you can even substitute this. You can say, could be broccoli, could be whatever. I think when we say, modern medicine says, all these mono diets, when you only eat a certain food for a long time, this is a problem. What would be the problem when you only drink water? You don't even have this food. So when you eat 2 weeks broccoli, what is the problem? It is much more than just drinking water. Or when you eat 2 weeks just chicken breast. Oh, you can't do it. 2 weeks chicken breast, this is too much. Oh. This gives you a lot of energy. So I think this is completely overrated. People have so many stories. It depends whether you want to do it. Sometimes I made this, I ate only 2 days a week. 7 days without eating, 2 days eating. 5 days without eating, 2 days eating. And this works wonderful. No problem at all. And when people say, after a fast, you have to drink only juice or watermelon and start slowly. No, I made my water fast for 1-2 weeks. And then I said, now I will end it. And I said, okay, let's make it simple. For supper, I made a bone broth soup. And later, for dinner, I made a good steak. works wonderful. When we imagine that these people that lived 20, 50,000 years ago, and they only could eat every 8 to 2 days because there were not a lot to eat. Or imagine a lion. A lion eats a small animal. And then he is satisfied. He doesn't eat for the next 3 or 4 days. So they eat a lot and then they digest. It takes 3, 4, 5 days. And then they go hunting again. All this happens. So this is much more flexible than we think. I realized this. But when we have the habit, no, I have to eat regularly, 3 times a day, at least 1 time a day, then we already have the habit. And then we believe in the habit, and if we don't go according to this habit, we have a problem. And then we really create the problem. But this is not the real problem. We create the problem. This is the understanding that I realized. And when we make these experiments, we get a little more in touch with our body. And the body tells us what he needs. For example, when you make a water fast and then you say the energy gets a little low, you get a little tired, then you realize it's not the food that you need. You need just some salt, because you lose also salt. And when you increase the intake of salt, everything is fine. So we start to separate. You don't need a steak, you just need the salt. When you eat some salt, we don't need even a lot of salt, just a little. This is what I experienced. Everybody is different. But as I made this, and I found I was observing what I'm doing, and then I got some salt, and everything was fine. So this was not the food was missing, it was just the salt, because we have a certain salt amount in our blood, and it should be the right amount. And over time, when we lose salt, there's missing salt, not food, but first salt. Yeah. This is very interesting. And I think we can find this out. We make it together with our body. So let's see who else joined the stream. I think there's someone new here. And let me repeat that you know this for this stream or for the next stream. You can join the stream, not just by entering the stream and reading the chat and listening to the video. No, you can be present in the stream. In the chat, there is the pinned message above, the blue one, there's a link. And when you click on the link, you come into the stream by video meeting. I can see your face. I can hear you like a normal video meeting here in the stream. I need to go to bed now. Yes, I think it's time that we can end the stream, because we already met so many people, including you. Thank you so much that after a long time we met ourselves in the stream. And this stream was made that we should get in contact a little more. Wonderful. So nice that you joined the stream. Thank you for your questions, for the topics that you brought on the table, that we could have a wonderful conversation here. And yeah, there are so many advices. Yes. And yes, wisdom lies at every corner. But we have to talk on this, and we have to make it personal. There's so many wisdom, but when we talk on this, we bring ourselves on the same wavelength. Go to bed, have a wonderful sleep. And after this stream, I will also go back again to sleep, to have a little more energy on Saturday. But this stream was worth it. Thank you so much for joining. Many greetings in the West. And let's meet us in another stream. Thank you. And thank you once again for this beautiful donation. This was a really highlight in the stream. So who else is in the stream? Say it quickly. Who else is in the stream? There are some people yet. I see it. The viewer counter is showing me. You still can answer and bring up a new topic. If not, there's no reason to continue the stream. Let me see. The stream is now, oh wow, I think it's a little more than 2 hours. Not bad. I just had the idea, let's make the stream. Let's see whether we can meet people here. Let's try it out, 50 minutes, 20 minutes. When no one comes, I can end the stream. But we had wonderful conversations. We met wonderful people in the stream. Yes. Once again, a successful stream. We had a wonderful mood during the whole stream. So when no one answers in the chat, then you don't want to be involved in the stream. And I also say thank you for the people that will see the replay, because I think I won't delete the stream, because we had so many good topics here. When the stream is nearly empty, I will delete them in the future. But as we had such a good conversation and we shared many things that can touch other people also, then I leave this stream here on YouTube. Yes. So thank you so much for these people that even watch the replay. You can also be part of the next stream. I hope you subscribe, because when you subscribe, you will get the notification of the upcoming streams. And probably we can meet you in the stream, not just by watching, but by being a part of the stream. That we can have a real conversation. As I said before, this is what we're doing. The YouTube live meeting here on this channel. This means over video live meeting, you can join the stream and we can have a wonderful time together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people all at once in the stream. This would be a lot of fun. And I'm happy when this happens, because we will share good ideas and we will have a wonderful YouTube party. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and let's meet you in the next stream. So where's the button to end the stream? Here. Ciao, ciao.